Hey, what do you do, baby? Welcome back to the Reggie Mash Network with your boy, Reggie Mash. Today we're with GENESIS DJS. I just had the interview with them. It was really, really fun. You know, Natasha and Lebo are really very amazing girls, and I enjoyed the interview so much. So if you have been here before, I don't need you to do anything besides watch the episode. But if you're new, please go ahead and press like, share, and subscribe to be a part of the Reggie Mash Network. As you can see, I'm looking really fly right now. I'm using new cameras. I've got a new camera guy. I've got new mics. Hopefully you guys will go on into the comment section and give me your feedback on how you're liking every change that I have made so far. Going forward, please show me some support. Go over to my social media. Go over to GENESIS DJS social media. And more than anything, show some love by pressing that like button. It helps me a whole lot. If you get to the end of the interview, please tell me what your favorite part of the episode is. Welcome to the On The Map podcast with your boy Reggie Mash.
But that's
true.
No, ladies don't like each other.
They don't.
Hey, what it do, baby? Welcome back to the Reggie Mash Network. It's your boy Reggie Mash. I'm here with Natasha and Lebo from GENESIS DJS, the one, the only. But you know, I was actually on YouTube this other day and Google. I was searching you guys, doing a little bit of stalking, a little bit of research, and I saw there's a DJ GENESIS. And is that why you guys chose to go with GENESIS DJS?
Like there's DJ GENESIS.
Yes, I saw DJ GENESIS.
Oh, really?
I didn't even know.
Ah, you didn't know.
We didn't even know.
But yeah, man, thank you so much for coming through, guys. I feel really honored to have you guys here, right? Because it feels like I'm with some rising stars. Even the energy you guys are giving off. You guys are giving off star energy. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly speaking, on per. Yes, I like that. But yeah, man, just like for starters, if you guys can just introduce yourselves as individuals and as GENESIS DJs. And then I really want to get into this whole thing of why you chose GENESIS, right? Because GENESIS is the beginning.
Yes.
The beginning of everything,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I just want to know why you guys chose that as a name.
Okay.
But if you can just a quick brief introduction of who you are and where you come from. You can start with you, Natasha.
Oh, okay. Hi guys. I hope you guys are well. Well, I'm Natasha Bambo, actually.
Natasha Bambo, okay.
Yes, Natasha Bambo. And yeah, I'm basically original from the Val.
The Val. Which side of the Val are you from?
Sebokeng.
Sebokeng.
Yes.
Okay.
So 16.
Okay.
I'm originally from there, but
Honali Zone 16 is Bokeng.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I
had no idea. Hey man, I grew up like 5 minutes away from here.
That's
Yeah.
why you grew up with the
Yeah,
the
this
right
side,
number,
yeah. All right, zone
Had to be the
16.
struggle.
Okay, yeah. And then Oslebu.
I'm Lebo Hansi, okay?
Okay.
Originally from the Val as well.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm based in Joburg.
Yeah,
Oh, you're based in
Yeah,
Joburg.
we recently,
Yeah.
we're based in
So you guys are based in Joburg.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the job, right?
Yeah.
I can understand.
But we lived in
We've
Joburg
been
from
here
I
for years.
Yeah, I moved to Joburg in 2016.
Me
For studying or
2015.
what?
Yeah, for studying, and then I just saw
Me
my
for
work
working.
that side.
Josie ya le queen.
Yang
Skaka
queen,
you so
yeah.
You le queen.
Even in Queen,
Yeah.
in Queen, I don't
So
wanna lie.
so was DJing something you guys always wanted to do? Because
Not really.
No.
it wasn't, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that actually drives in to why I actually wanted to speak to you guys this month specifically. We've been in contact with your manager for around a month or so, but I
Yeah.
wanted to do it now in August because it's Women's Month, right?
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of ladies jumping into DJing at the moment.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that later.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to know, how did you guys meet up, and how did you get to a point where you're choosing GENESIS DJs as your stage name? I need that
okay.
story. Yeah.
Okay, so how we relate, my brother married his sister.
Oh.
So we
Oh,
are
so
sisters
you're
in life.
related. Oh, okay.
Yes. So this whole DJing thing, I'm coming from a corporate. So
Okay.
I was working for 9 years.
You were
It
working
was-
for 9 years.
Yeah.
You
it
don't
wasn't
look
even-
like you're old
Right.
enough to have been working. I swear.
I know, right?
Yeah,
It's the
you
jeans,
don't.
baby.
Yeah. Nice.
I know
jeans,
that's
yeah.
right.
So you were in a corporate space,
Yes.
right? Okay.
And then I decided, I think after his sister's passing, I was just drained emotionally.
Mm.
And I'm like, I need to resign. And
Okay.
find something and just relax. Then we decided to we both like music. That's the common thing that we have together.
You've got a love for music.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we were like, there's a platform for DJs. especially female DJs, let's go for it. We do have the requirements.
You do, right?
You can see.
Yes.
I guess.
And also, and the nice
Yeah.
thing about us also is that we didn't really have to work that hard in terms of outfits. Remember when you said,
Yes,
I thought you
yes.
guys are gonna dress the same. No,
Yeah.
we act individually from both, like, wherever she was, wherever I
Yeah.
was, we both had same clothes.
Oh, okay.
Oddly enough.
Are you serious? So with the
Okay.
whole matching thing, you guys were like already...
Yeah, we already
Yeah,
had. We didn't even have to
We
buy
did.
a lot of clothes that
I
are the same.
see.
We already had a lot of clothes that are the same. So
By the way, you just dropped like something I didn't know. Rest in peace to your sister. Sorry for your loss, eh? Sorry for that. Yeah, I had to touch on that. But yeah, so you guys then had a love for music, and you linked up both in Joburg, right? You didn't
Yeah.
move to Joburg for each other, but you found yourselves there.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And then you
Yeah.
decided, let's do the... When was your first gig? How did your first gig come along?
The first
Let me-
gig,
We got it from Kataza, remember?
yeah, it was in Orange Farm.
Orange Farm, okay.
Yeah.
And so how did it come along?
We got it through a friend.
So yeah, she knew
Yeah.
that we started the DJing thing, and then she was like, "Okay, it's fine. You guys must come play at my event." And that's how we started getting even
More
like
gigs.
gigs from
So
there
this
on.
Kataza person
Yes.
knew that you guys had started dabbling within the DJing,
Yes. So
right?
she's one of her friends.
One of your
Yes.
friends.
Yes.
And then she decided, no, come through, come bless me with your presence. And that's
Yes.
how it started.
Yes.
How far have you guys gone? Like the first, have you been outside of the country yet?
No, not
Not outside
yet.
of the country.
Not
but
yet. We've been out
outside
of the province,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
but not outside of the country.
You're pushing
yet.
though, hey? You're pushing.
Yeah,
We're going
yeah.
there.
Yeah, we're going
Now
there.
let's finally talk about this whole Genesis thing.
Yes.
I wanna.
Okay.
How is this a Genesis for you guys? Well, what is the whole Genesis of Genesis DJs?
So this whole thing is so we're both from Christian families.
Mm.
Both our families studied.
Oh,
They're
okay.
all
Very
in corporate,
academical.
academical, and
I
all.
see.
So we're basically the beginning of something new in our
Ah,
family.
Yeah.
I see.
So that's where it all comes from.
The whole Genesis thing
the whole
comes
Genesis thing. Yes.
in. All right.
So
Correct.
it's basically the beginning of something new from our family
And
and in.
I'd like to believe also, like you said, with your sister-in-law having passed on, and you did say you wanted to start something fresh and new.
Yeah.
So this was probably like the genesis of you starting that whole
Yes,
phase.
yes.
You don't regret it though?
No,
I don't.
Not at all, right?
not at all.
Hey, but you guys sounded really tired when you got here. You
Yeah,
said you were
we were
Yeah, no.
coming
exhausted.
from gigs, going
We
towards
only
gigs.
slept 3
Telling you.
hours, literally.
Oh, that's
we literally,
hectic.
and we still have more gigs today. So
Hmm.
And tomorrow.
Is there anything that you do regret about going into DJing though?
Not really. But obviously the
The hours.
things, the hours.
yes,
Yeah,
the driving.
it's a lot. The driving, always on the road.
Yeah.
It's not safe.
Yeah,
But it's worth
definitely.
it.
Yeah.
Definitely. And when you talk about not being safe, it kind of reminds me again about the topic I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
I want to believe that maybe a part of the whole male dominated thing about it is DJing is a late night thing.
Yes.
You know, you're not always going to be playing it around these times,
Yeah,
2, 3 o'clock.
hardly.
Yeah.
It's a late night thing. And
Yeah.
so, like, the safety aspect of it is there. But that's how I kind of want to link in that whole subject of how does it really feel being in a male dominated space? I mean, it's going to be like that for a while,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of ladies who are going into it.
Yeah.
What do you think is the reason why so many women are going into this whole thing? And how does it feel for you guys to be a part of that whole movement? Because I love it. Honestly speaking,
Yeah.
I see people are complaining online. I don't know
It's
why
a
you guys are
nature.
complaining,
It's
but
a
it,
nature, yeah.
it's I love the energy that
Yeah.
you know females are bringing into the
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't even care about DJing
No.
before until they started seeing maybe your pretty faces somewhere. And it's like, yo,
Yeah.
yo, let's go on to it, you know? So
Yeah.
how does it feel being part of that industry, that whole male-dominated industry thing,
Yeah.
right? And whatever challenges you guys feel like you have faced because of the male-dominated aspect of it. I mean,
Yeah.
it is Women's Month, so
Yeah.
let's get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a male dominated industry, and funny enough, we're getting like negative energy from the guys. I don't
Really?
know whether they feel threatened or
Yeah.
I
Hey,
don't
resident DJs will
they're
make you
especially
feel
resident DJs,
Mm.
like they
Yeah.
make you feel
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Resident DJs,
yeah.
but why would they though? Like, it's his spot. Why would
I
he?
don't know.
know.
They do that.
don't know.
Like I think everyone, even
everywhere.
gents do complain about resident DJs. Everyone complains about resident
It's a
DJs.
thing.
But I think also the reason why women are going into it is because they see that it's possible.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And
Yeah.
when you see someone else doing it on stage, you're like,
Mm.
I also can do it. And it's
Yes.
something that I wanted to do. And it gives you a boost with I can also do
Yeah.
it. And especially when you see someone from your next door neighbor. who-
Representation.
Yes,
Yes.
representation. Good she's doing
Yeah.
it. I can also do it, you know. And I like that. I like that we're able to inspire each other as women. And I mean, we were also inspired by someone else. You know,
Who
someone
was your
that
inspiration?
honestly, with me, my inspiration was Tembo Supreme.
Oh,
it was
Tango
someone,
Supreme.
yes, it was someone who was, because it's someone that I knew close by.
I see.
And I'm like, I've always wanted to do it because I used to work in a club. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, at some point when I was studying, I used to work in a club. And I realized that there weren't a lot of female DJs, you know, and I used to complain about the playlist all the time. Every
One thing,
week.
yeah.
Every week.
Same thing.
Yeah.
I used to complain about the gents playlist. I'm like, why are they? And there's no female DJs. There's usually DJs that we know, like Durban Gogo,
Durban Gogo
Uncle
and stuff.
Waffles,
Yeah.
yes, but you never see like
But it
upcoming
needs
DJ.
to open. And the funny thing is, the two that you're mentioning, Uncle Waffles and Durban Gogo, I'm not big on the industry, but I think that they played a big role
Yeah,
Yes,
into
they did.
everything
They did.
coming
They
through. You
did.
know what I'm
Did.
saying? Because
They
they
really did.
they pretty much shot up to the top of the industry,
Yes.
basically. And,
And
so
they
that's when
really
you
use
saw a lot of
inspiration.
people really start coming
Yeah.
in.
Yes. Yes.
So that's where a lot of your inspiration kind of came
yeah,
from.
yeah. And you get to see that it's possible.
Mm.
It's possible. And you know, also patience is very important, you know, because that's why they say patience is a virtue.
It's a virtue.
I mean, we really want to go play international, but you know, God is like, it's not your
God's
time
timing.
yet.
Yeah.
And when the time comes,
You're gonna go.
we're gonna
I
go
was
all around
watching
the world.
Matt G. I forgot who they were interviewing, and he said being a DJ is basically a passport these days. 'Cause,
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
the industry in South Africa is like very demanded across the world.
Yeah.
You've got your Tylers and everyone who are pretty much doing a big thing out there,
Yeah.
and so the South African market is in demand right now.
Yeah.
You
And
guys are
also
planning
the
on
Amapiano sound
Yes.
comes from South Africa.
also
so-
it's a piano fail.
and private school.
Yeah, but we're
And
also
soulful
trying to
house.
tap into Afrobeats and
Afrobeats,
and
yes.
hip hop.
Hip-hop as well.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's a bit hectic,
It's
but
heavy.
Yeah,
yeah,
we're gonna
but
get there.
we're gonna get there.
And you know, I didn't know about this. I was there's this other guy, Peter the Great, right?
Yeah.
He was doing some sort of show of his own in Bedworth Park, you know, for
Yeah.
students basically.
Yes.
And so I was there with a friend of mine, and he said, if you're a DJ, I want to know the technicalities. I want to hear how technical you are as a
yes.
DJ.
Yes.
And again, this is linking into the whole female thing.
Yes,
so
that's very important.
so you know, a lot of people are complaining as well, like, yeah, you're going, you're looking good and everything, but like,
But the
what is
skill.
it? The
Yeah,
skill. I
yeah,
didn't
skill.
know that there was skill in DJ. I'm thinking
You think
you
just
play a
put it in
song, you know.
song?
It was only a couple of days ago when I figured out that there's websites where you go download the
Yes.
songs because they're mixed differently,
Yes,
right?
you need to
I had
put it through
no
record
idea.
box.
There's a whole
You
lot
see,
of
if you
things
say I
going-
must DJ, I'm probably gonna play one song for like 5 minutes and then try and like link another one. I swear, I have no idea what DJing is
happens,
about. Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
the
cool.
skill,
So the
yeah.
skill is
It's very important.
how you guys acquired it is by the practice, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
practice is very important.
We always practice.
Is it not more complicated because you're always together on the decks? Do you give each other chances and then the other one is just
I think we
dancing?
all know. We both know. I think we got into a point where we both know what to do, when
Yeah,
to
on
do
the
it.
deck. Yeah.
Like, and also we know how to communicate.
Yeah.
Through, like, you just like, okay, you know
Yeah,
the
you can
signs
tell.
that you
I mean,
do.
you guys
Yeah,
have been working with each other for a while from how it
so
seems,
yeah,
right?
you, I think also with the ear, the ear. That's
must have
what
an
that's what
ear.
actually works with DJs.
There's no conflict, right?
I mean, there is.
There is.
I mean,
I
remember
mean, we're
also.
a business.
Yes,
so
you're a
every
business.
business it has conflicts.
Yes,
Ah.
and also
Yeah.
remember we individuals, we
Yes.
people after all. So we both.
I like
all,
what she's saying though.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I like what you're saying, right? When I started this channel, I had like a biz corner. I wanted to do like a biz corner thing.
Yeah.
Because in my mind I was thinking, no, musicians aren't necessarily entrepreneurs, business people.
Yeah.
But I like what you're saying because you're the first person who's been here on the show that labeled yourself as a business.
Yes.
Yeah.
How are you a business? Let's talk about that whole part about it. Like, how can you compare yourself to someone who does business? I'd like to think the money won't always be consistent,
Yeah.
but how are you a business necessarily?
Obviously, Genesis it's a brand, right?
Yes.
Which is a business. So obviously, before we play, there are business side of it. Where,
Yes.
Yeah,
where
like
you
the
need to, you must have your documents, you must have your media
Documentation.
kit, you must be professional. You must have also
Your
your invoices where you invoice the clients. So it's
and
a
that's
business.
basically what businesses do. You
Yes,
send out
that's exactly what they
invoices.
do as well.
Yeah, you send in media kits because basically
What's a media kit? Let's teach the people out here. What is a media
It's a
kit?
profile. It's like your CV.
It's like
Oh,
a CV,
okay.
yes. It's a DJ CV, not the invoice. That's separate to the invoice
That's
and the
something
rate
else.
card. That's
Yes.
something else.
And
So,
the rate card, okay.
yeah, so a
It's a
media
CV.
kit is basically a DJ CV. So usually plays.
Specifically with DJs. Or like most people in the media space.
I
I'm
think-
still learning. I've
I
been
think
doing this for a year.
entertainment. I think entertainment in
yeah.
general,
Okay.
everyone has to have a media
Yeah.
kit.
Hmm.
I mean, if a place, or maybe if you want to approach a place, what are you going to send them?
Exactly.
Aha.
You need to
that
send them
makes
something.
sense.
They
You
need
need
to know.
Yes, they
Yeah.
need to know where you've
Yeah.
played. So it needs to have where you've played, everything. Like all your, it needs to talk about what Genesis is.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm feeling really stupid right now. Hey, me, I just sent a message on Facebook. Yo, man, y'all want to come through? You know what I'm saying? I guess, did I touch the link? Yo, manager, did I touch the link? Where's the manager, bro?
She went to
But
sleep. Shame.
did I? She went to
For a
sleep.
break,
Oh,
yeah.
that's crazy. How did you guys even know? Like, are you telepathy or what? Did she tell you she's gonna go sleep?
No, she did.
She was
say
here a
she's
couple of
also
seconds ago.
exhausted, Shame.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you reckon I need a media kit?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
need
you
it.
do.
You also need
Do
it.
I? Damn.
Yes, you need.
Hey, me, I just sent the. Yo, man, you wanna come through?
And it needs to look professional.
Really
Because there's a friend of mine,
professional,
Gift. I think he was in high school with you or something. I was like, yo, man, don't you know one of them girls, bro? He's like, yeah, I know Natasha.
Gift the dark skinned one.
Yeah, with the
The
one with the
tall
with the
one.
with the gray
I
the
haven't
grey
seen
hairs
him
and-
lately now.
You haven't
but
seen him
I
lately?
know him from.
I mean, he's behind you now, but you'll see him later. He's here. He's around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like I'm doing things very informally right now.
Yeah.
Like I said before we started shooting, I did this thing very. I
Informative.
bought a phone. It's like, yo, let's start working. And
Yeah.
it's grown in a strange way where now I'm sitting with people who are doing things professionally.
Yeah,
I heard your manager was like, yo, man, these people are scheduled to be somewhere. You need to work, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm starting to come around people where I need to start doing things a little bit more professionally,
Yeah.
you know? So it's very nice to hear that you guys are very in tune with that. I think that's where a manager comes in, right?
Yes.
The manager is the one who's going to take care of all of that
Yeah.
stuff for you
Yeah.
guys because all you're needing to think about is the music. I'd like to believe and your looks
I
as well.
mean,
guess.
no, not even. I
Yeah.
think I
Finding
think we're a
gigs, we
team.
do everything.
You
Yeah,
do
a
everything.
team. Yeah, we help each other because I mean she can't do everything on
Yeah.
her own. And she's not just the only one who gets gigs. We also get gigs.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We have to also communicate to those people, you know. So we basically work as a team. I think that's the one thing that makes Genesis.
Yes,
Yeah.
the
It's
team.
the team.
Working together.
Yes.
Team spirit.
Without a team, have you realized? Have you seen DJs who don't have a team?
I don't have a team.
But I mean, you're not
Yeah.
in the industry.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
not
I mean,
super
you're
in.
not
Yeah.
super in, but like as a DJ, you do need a team. You can't do
Yes.
it alone. It's
Yeah, you can't.
impossible.
It's not
It's
possible,
really
right?
impossible. Like you
And
can't.
I'm guessing a lot of people try to mess with you guys as well because
A
you're
lot.
females as
Oh,
well.
a
A
lot.
lot. We get
A
it all
lot.
the time.
What's the one thing that you feel like, okay, this is happening because I'm a woman? Nothing else. This is happening to me because I am a female. Right? Like I said, it's Women's Month. You know what's my one thing? I don't just want to talk about Women's Month
Yeah.
for the views or whatever, right? I need you guys to, if someone is going to find this episode 5 years from now,
Yeah.
right? And they're only starting the journey.
Yeah.
I need you guys to say something to whoever's watching for them to be able to say, okay, I need to be ready for this, but this is how I'm going to overcome it, right?
Yeah.
And at least you guys like
Yeah.
with your team as well. But someone who's alone right now, what is it that they need to hear as a female, as a woman? What is it that they absolutely need to hear for them to be ready for it? And then Limaji, after that, I need you to tell what guys must stop doing to you guys as well. Because I know that have number one gets up frère. How old are you?
Oh,
How old are you? Yeah. So we'll speak on that later. But for now, I just need to know what is it that like females need to really be aware of before
Yeah.
they come into your industry.
I think also with our industry, as you can see, with a lot of females, they get naked.
Yes.
And I don't think a lot of people are comfortable with being naked on stage, but they want to show their skill, but they can't show their
Yeah.
skill because they don't look apart.
They don't look the part.
Yes. So I think you must just be yourself. You know, don't. We've also gotten things good, you know, you guys must dress less. And
Yeah.
But we're like, that's not our brand.
It's
So
not
the
our
most
brand.
important thing is that stick to your brand. like respect your brand. And if you respect your brand, you're gonna respect yourself.
You
also.
respect
You
yourself.
understand? So I think just be who you are.
And
I mean,
know why you started.
They've told
And
you
know
to
why you
dress
started.
less.
Aha.
Are you for real?
You are playing.
You're
As in, like, I
playing.
need a mini skirt. I
Yeah,
need
they
a...
told us, they're like, no, the skill, they're like, yo, you guys play so well. But
But the
if you
thing
guys were
is-
wearing bikinis,
Yeah.
You've been told to wear bikinis in the club
I'm
before.
telling you.
you're playing.
For us to go to
You're
Congo
playing.
or in
That's out of...
Africa,
Oh,
Yes.
they
okay.
want us to be naked. And
They
we're
want
like,
you to be naked. They want you to dance, especially
It's not
when you
aligned
go
with our
overseas.
brand.
They want you to. I mean, that's why we have a dancer. We have a dancer
Like-
for that.
Oh, you
reason.
guys have a dancer?
Yes, Lala's a Lala's
Oh,
a
Lala's your dancer.
Yeah.
I noticed on the YFM video.
Kamrag.
Hey, yo,
Yes.
Jai Fadi,
So
I'm like,
he's
hey, that's
basically
cool.
a dancer. That's why we have a dance, because we
Hype
can't
man.
dance. Yes,
Oh,
it's a
okay.
hype man.
Mm.
Because also the music that we play, you've never heard us play, right?
Yeah, we play for
I
the
haven't
jam.
heard you guys.
We basically, we
Yeah.
basically play for male. I
Mm.
think with us, most people who love us are actually male.
Yeah, funny enough.
Who enjoy our
That's
playlist.
crazy.
Male
That's
people enjoy
mad.
our playlist.
Well, I wanna. Oh yeah, I will for sure. That's, you know what's so crazy about what you're saying, eh? When you say you play for the males, it makes me feel like Halagatani as Basadi and Naki Buafela.
But that's
No.
true. No, but
Ladies don't like each
No,
other.
They don't. They don't.
They don't.
To be honest, I think also we were
This
having
is
that
okay.
conversation.
Yes.
We were actually having that conversation yesterday that with us, one thing about us, we number one women.
Mm.
Okay, we
Yeah.
support women number
Okay.
one. When I see a DJ, a female DJ, maybe an upcoming DJ, I'm like, or maybe okay, also like a BPM.
Yes,
I'm
Yeah.
like, listen, when you're done here, come take my numbers. I'm gonna show you what to do.
I see.
So that when you get on the deck, you don't have to always look for BPMs. Like I always help them. One thing about us, we'll help women.
BPM is beat per minute.
Yes,
Yes.
beat per minute.
Yeah.
Oh, Kiatsiba Hanyana.
Yeah.
So one thing about us, we support women.
Yeah.
We support women, but you know you can get to a place and a woman plays after you, and then she wouldn't even greet you.
Yeah, that's
You understand?
wild.
I just
That's
like so
wild.
have weird comments.
Mm.
Remember when we started playing at Meat Lovers?
Oh yes.
Meat lovers.
So-
In
Soweto.
Soweto,
So when we
okay.
started playing, we used to go there for like practicals just to play in front of
Just
people and
to
get used
Oh,
to
okay.
the crowd. And
Like
stuff.
you knew the person there or what?
They liked us from the first time, right? I think we
Yeah,
played
I
the
think
first time,
so.
and then
Oh,
that guy
okay.
wanted to work with us more.
Oh, okay.
And then so he used to use up his place for us to get exposure and
Oh,
get to used
okay.
to playing in front of
Hey,
people.
plus Soweto, I can imagine
Yeah.
like it's a hub of entertainment.
Yes, it
Soweto.
is. So this girl was like, nah, you guys even play music that people don't know. It's a girl.
Imagine.
Why
It's
she
a girl.
fighting?
It was
Why you
only the
hating?
second time we playing there. Ne?
Yeah.
It was even literally the
These
second
girls
time.
are so bad.
She's so bad.
Telling the manager.
Was she a DJ as well?
Yes.
Apparently.
She's a DJ. Apparently she's a DJ. We didn't
Oh.
even know.
So y'all were like encroaching on her space or something.
Basically, probably
Basically,
because
yeah.
apparently she was the resident DJ there or something.
Ah.
But we don't even know her.
And the
like-
thing is that the manager didn't even want to listen to her
Hmm.
because he couldn't understand that you're a woman. How are you?
How are
Why?
you hating?
Yeah, how are you hating another woman? I never get it, and we never get when women also give you like bad attitude. You know?
Exactly.
When you like, dude,
What's
we're
the
supposed to
point?
be helping each other. That's what we. If you can go on our phones, we have so many female DJs.
Yeah.
We've never met them, but we talk like
And we always
we've met them,
repost.
and we help each other. I'm like, dude. I was even someone texted me yesterday. Some girl, I think we met her like once. She was
Yeah.
like, "No, don't you? Can you please go fill in for me? Advise on me.
Okay.
Tomorrow." And I'm like, "Yo, dude, we fully booked." And we've never like,
You've never even
But we-
met, but
yeah.
she trusts.
but we talk like we know each other. We've seen each other. We help each other. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And I think that's how women currently. That's the reason why we actually go up in the.
It's because
DJ.
now y'all are actually working together.
Yes, we're working together.
You want to take over. You want to make it a female dominated
Of
industry.
course.
Yeah.
Of course, it's ours.
You know what?
Yeah.
I really like the energy y'all are giving off because I can tell. Halere, you're a woman first. I can tell with the passion in your voice that you
Yeah.
really like it. You
Yeah,
know.
I love women.
My thing is, I don't party a lot. I haven't heard you guys play,
Yeah.
right? But from when I look at the socials, when I look at you, you know, it looks like you guys are traveling the country more than anything else. And the fact that you guys are booked so much, it's really dope.
Yeah.
You know, it's really, really cool. But like for a person like me who doesn't DJ a lot, right?
Mhm.
I'm seeing your image.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing for the
Yeah.
most part.
Yeah.
When I knew that Genesis DJs existed, I never heard about you, like heard you guys play,
Yeah.
but I knew you existed.
Yeah.
How much effort do you put into your social media, your image, right? How important do you think that is? Speaking on how Natasha, sorry, but you spoke about how you just gotta be yourself, right?
Yeah.
But is yourself the brand? Because you obviously have to change.
Yeah,
here
you
and
have to
there.
change
Certain
there and
things,
there,
yeah.
professionality, you
Mm.
know. But also, it's nice to also put a bit of your personality in it,
Yes.
so that also people mustn't be like, "Ish, Bantwana was strict too much."
But
Yeah.
play
Yes,
too
like
much.
Utlo Thaba
You're
Logo
not
Biza
even
go di
fun.
podcasting.
Yeah.
And yo, ish lamele ki
They
patale
look so
50
serious.
million.
Hey,
no,
not a
right?
guitar. I thought I was gonna have to pay you guys
Yes,
or something.
you
see?
Yeah.
And I think also it's a good thing.
Mm.
It's
It
a good
is,
thing.
it is.
It's a good thing because then people also take you highly. They're like, okay, sharp. Wena umutho a.
Yes.
Yabo.
Yes.
And then
Honestly,
aba bua
yeah.
le wena o tlo bua ntho e straight. Ya no ya bo di turn around you I don't know girlfriend what you professionally.
One casa work out there because Lebo, the moment I talked about people probably ask you guys out, the reaction came from you.
They do.
What's been like? What happened with that? Honestly speaking, because I know it happens.
It happens.
Yeah, Tagel Majidaish, especially when you're in a position of power,
Yeah.
and then you see, two attractive young ladies, and it's like, damn, I want me a piece of this one. How's that affected your work?
I think you lose a lot of some of the gigs. You lose gigs.
You lose money.
And I think also, it's a lot. I think for a girl, it becomes a lot. But you just like, we move.
We move, right?
You move,
If you want us, you will.
will. And then you just like,
we are.
if Moto ourselves in that opportunity, you like, basically it was
It's
not
not
meant
my
to
time.
be.
Yeah.
It was not meant to be, so you can just keep your opportunity. Whenever I get it, I'll get it.
Yeah.
And I will get it right, like correctly.
Ah,
This
Majida
thing of
Sokoli.
having to...
Mashida.
Yeah,
Man.
Mashida Sokoli.
Mashida.
Majida, why is so good? So
Majida,
guys,
why?
oh come on, man.
Stop.
Ah man, that's crazy. Because I can imagine
Yeah.
people just wanting to get in your pants. I know it happens.
It happens.
It happens quite a lot.
Yeah.
Linda, I've made it a point. All of my female guests were friends. We're all
Yeah.
cool. I'm not trying to do anything wild
Yeah.
because I can understand how frustrating
Yeah.
it is to have to think twice
Yeah.
before you need to work with
Yeah.
someone.
I think also that's why with us, when people ask for our numbers, like how can we book you? We give them the manager's numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
We
speaking
don't
to your
give,
manager.
we
sometimes.
don't give away our numbers no more.
Mm.
No,
Just don't do it.
no,
Yeah,
don't.
don't do it.
Just don't.
And-
Just don't give away.
Emails as well. You work with the number
Yes.
with the manager straight up.
Yeah, everything
Okay.
straight to the
Everything.
manager. I think
Okay.
it's better because then it builds a very solid
Mm.
foundation for us. Because having to talk with these niggas
Yeah.
on the side,
You're not gonna talk to
They
us.
take advantage.
because you might think that Umuntu is gonna book you. Until unkile your numbers for whatever
own
So
reason.
take your lang
Yeah.
kwa.
I literally blocked someone esekhale, no.
Because he's trying to.
I miss you.
Nah, I miss you.
Don't say.
Ah,
and everybody thinks that it's the first time that you're hearing that.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
like,
probably.
you're not the first person to say that. And how not your people ska oblokuwe.
Yeah.
I miss you.
Dude, it's not nice.
You
Yeah.
understand?
But let's go on to further spaces of
Yeah.
how you guys are working. You dropped the song.
Yes.
Dropped the song July 5th, Kwanele, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how did that come along? This is pushing pretty well, actually. I was
It
seeing.
is.
Yeah, it
You guys were
is.
at YFM for the media tour, I think it was,
Yeah.
of the song 28.
Yeah, to promote it.
To
to
promote
promote
the
the
song,
song. Okay,
yes.
yeah. How did that song come along? Who were you working with?
So
yeah.
we were working with Man's Not Hot and CK. So
Okay.
Mans had just lost a friend. Can I give my that popular guy?
The actor.
The actor.
actor,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So
yes.
she was friends
yes.
with Mpho. So she wanted to dedicate a song to him.
Yes.
So they just asked us to hop in and help.
So
And
you
also-
did you already know the two?
Oh no! What
No.
happened is we got approached by a record label,
Yes.
so that's how we met your man and
Yes,
CK
yeah.
through the
Okay.
record label.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they put us in one.
Yes,
So they sent
studio
us.
session.
They sent us They sent us a few. What's the samples?
Samples,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, and then we basically picked Man's one.
Were you already making music by that point?
Yeah, we were
We-
still.
we
yeah,
had already started.
We had already started.
Yeah.
It's just that sometimes having to work with producers is a
Yeah,
bit
all of that.
different.
producers.
And I also realized that having to work with producers with no money,
It's yes.
yeah, it doesn't.
Something
It doesn't.
else.
Work. So
work.
another advice: buy music. If you want
Mm.
to make music, buy
Yeah,
it.
no.
And if you want to work with a producer, pay him
Yes.
Please.
because then he's gonna.
I've been
take care of-
advocating for that since I started this channel.
Yes.
Pay
You must
them.
take
Pay
music
them.
out. Yeah, you must pay.
Yeah, so basically when
That's
we
how
got
we
those
met.
samples, we chose that one. We love the sample, we love it.
Beautiful song.
Yeah, it's a very
Yeah,
beautiful
it's a-
song.
it's a really
So when we heard so that's when they put us in studio. They're like, oh no, Mans is coming to studio. Maybe you guys can come and see. Because also they want us to get used to being in studio.
Being in studio,
Yeah, so we
okay.
get
But is
to
that
learn.
something you guys want to do, like go into the music side of things?
I
Yeah,
would
we
love
do.
to. I would really love to. She
do.
has a really beautiful voice.
Oh, you do?
I'm
Oh, is
really-
is that you
yeah.
singing on the song?
Oh,
Like-
No, it's
no.
Mans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
Alright.
Mans.
So
Alright.
she has a really beautiful. I'm a have a really good ear when it comes to producing and
If
having
you
to
say
sing.
so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
I
I
can
was
see.
listen. When
I
I
can
did that
see.
song, I was literally standing up.
Mm,
Because also
okay.
the nice thing is that they allow you to say whatever you want,
Yeah.
and
Yes,
that's the nice thing
yes.
about being in
Okay.
studios that you can say what you. And I
Yes.
want that. I really like that.
That's
I'm
cool,
happy to,
yeah.
put the sound or maybe
Yeah.
try something else. Oh, the one that you just played. And also the thing is that I always listen because I'm trying to learn how to produce.
Mm.
So I think I'm more focused
On
when-
that side.
Yes,
right?
I'm more focused
Oh,
on that
okay.
side. So yeah,
And
it was-
you'll be going in as a duo as well.
yeah.
Do you see yourselves? It happens.
Mhm.
It happens. What I'm about to say does happen,
Yeah.
right? So don't think I'm trying to split you guys. But how do you see your guys' Genesis journey ending? Or do you intend on going separate ways at some, not separate as in like never work together
Yeah.
again, but have you thought about a point where you're not working together anymore?
I think we
Not
have.
really. Me, not really.
Hey, you see,
Ah,
it's
Okay,
already starting.
personally,
Not
I'm
a
playing,
duo,
yeah.
okay.
separating, no.
Mm.
Because it's a duo. But should it
Yes.
happen,
Yes.
I think we're going to still be
Yeah.
supporting each other.
Mm.
Yes,
But
but I think
in our
also
own
remember we had
different-
that conversation.
Yeah.
Because you wanna start your own business, I wanna start my
Yes.
own business. I think as soon as we've both established that,
Mm.
and we've come, I mean, we can't be DJs for 40 years.
Really for tears.
Yeah, makes
Yeah,
Or
sense.
35.
So yeah, so I think as soon as we established where we wanna be, I
Yeah.
think that's
Okay.
when maybe we'll call it quits. But we'll
Mm.
see. I think
Yeah.
We'll see.
we'll see how time goes. Maybe
Only time will tell.
Yeah, international
You know,
DJs.
Yeah,
Yes.
because there's still
Hey.
people who are still
Now.
DJing at
Let's
40.
can't live a lot of fita paradise.
Ah,
guys.
wabona.
Please.
Ah,
Wabona,
so
I started
fair.
with
Yeah.
Arcon Nation, so wabona.
Yeah, hey, Reggie
So, yeah,
Mash.
I think
Yeah.
it's growth. I
Yeah,
think
it's
it comes
growth.
with growth,
Yeah,
but also it's those uncomfortable conversations that you
Yes.
also have to have. that
That's
are
why
very
I'm asking,
important.
really, because I know a
Yes.
lot of people it blindsides them when maybe Natasha's like, "Hey, man, I really feel like I want to go start producing for myself."
Yeah,
You know,
I mean,
it
we
could
need to have a
blindside you.
conversation about
yeah. I
it.
think those conversations are quite important, and I think also having to build each other throughout this journey and push ourselves to reach that goal that we wanted to set for ourselves. I think
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
the most important thing. It helps, and it's nice when I think they always say two is better than one.
two heads
Yeah.
are better than one. Yes, yes.
Two can tango. What do they
It
say?
takes two to tango.
tango. Yes,
You're just
so-
throwing out twos now.
Yeah.
Just throwing out twos. But yeah, so like with Kwanele, like I said, I'm asking if it's like your first time going into music, because on your Spotify it's the only song there. That's
Yeah,
under
so
your
far
name.
it's the only
Yeah,
song
that's the
that
only
it's the
song.
first song we've. Do you know we've only been DJing for a year?
For a year.
Yeah.
Are you for real? Yeah, I thought you
Yeah.
guys have been doing this thing, yeah?
Ah.
You're giving that, like I said,
Yeah.
you're giving that superstar energy, bro.
Yeah, it's only
That's
been,
cool.
I think we're doing a year in April, ne?
Yes.
We're doing
That's
a year
mad.
in April, so we're only going to 2 years now.
Oh, so we're in our infancy. Okay, you know what? I think May was when I did a year with this channel,
Yeah.
right? 5 years, no matter where we all are, we're doing this interview again.
Yes.
Right.
Problem.
Please, I need an
Definitely.
update because it's crazy. I thought you
Yeah.
guys have been going for a while. You all want to keep Coco?
Yeah, you're not the only one, actually.
And you know, the
Yeah,
older
I
people are always surprised. We're like, no, it's only been. They're like,
No, but I think
yeah.
it's also because like you're used to the space. Like you said, you were working at a club. Okay, you were in corporate.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd like to believe you were clubbing as well. I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, so
She's
maybe that's why.
one of the best salespeople in the world.
Really?
Listen, she closes the deals like
Yeah.
crazy.
That's man. No, but I can tell you, like you're
Yeah.
giving off a nice energy as well
Yeah.
right now. It's like I don't want to
Yeah.
mess with this one. If I'm gonna say nonsense, I'm gonna direct
Yeah,
it.
please.
I think they all come here because they're like, she has a resting bitch face.
Yeah, I
They're
can
like,
tell. Like even the shades are like, yo, okay, I get it. Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy. So you got any other projects that you lined up?
We're busy.
Yeah.
We're actually busy working with
Angelic.
Angelic.
Oh, okay.
in his studio. So we're gonna go again to studio next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're
To
still
finish
trying
the
to
song.
make some music with him. and hopefully.
And also be
soon.
open to other producers.
Yeah, we're also
Other
open to other
producers as well.
producers who want to work with us. So we also wanted to do a studio camp.
Yeah.
Studio camp is like where you
Camping,
rent out a studio
producing,
and
yeah.
you just get people to come through and
Overnight, and then you guys just
You can
meet.
even
Yeah.
do it at your house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just need someone with equipment. So
Yeah.
and then, so we're also trying to do that so that we also, Barrow, you find diamonds in what?
diamonds in the rough.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
So that's why
yes.
we also want to give other people opportunities. We just don't want to
Yeah.
focus on the most
Mm.
popular people because that man in the behind the scenes, that's where you find the best things.
Exactly.
And actually got a few samples from a few people who
Mhm.
want to work with us, and we loved a few, and we actually want to work with them.
Name drop, bruh. Name drop.
I don't know.
They
The
come
thing
from
is that
Instagram,
Baba
they're
Ning
lost.
and
Oh,
like we
so
don't know their
Yeah.
names,
Oh,
but
okay.
we
They're
do
lost.
like keep track of them.
Keep track,
and
yes.
we do keep track, and we still update them. But now we're still trying to, do a studio
Yeah,
camp.
That's
and-
cool. That's
yeah,
really
and
cool.
I think also as a DJ or like a whoever with social media, communication with people is always the best.
It's
To
important.
reply and to interact.
Repost.
Interact. Yes.
Interaction is very important. I think that's why also our page is growing. It's because we
Yeah.
interact more
Hey
with
guys,
people. We repost.
I want to
things.
give you a little bit of a struggle that I'm facing right now, and I need your advice. Okay, you guys, we might have started around the same time, but it really does feel like y'all are a bit further in the journey than me, right?
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
doing a show. It's called Unboxing, right?
Mhm.
And what I'm trying to do is exactly what you're saying: find diamonds in the rough.
Yeah.
For me right now, it's just hip hop and R&B artists, and I'm just asking them to submit their music videos, right?
Okay.
No matter where. I wanted it to be the Val.
Yeah.
It's kind of shaky.
Yeah.
Kind of shaky in the
It
Val,
is,
but
yeah.
I'm getting entrance from like Cape Town and all of that. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So from people who have like a team or home management, how do you think I need advice on how I can really push the show? What's the one thing that you think I need to do to get people to submit for unboxing so we can start shooting?
I think with content, regular posting.
Yeah, regular
You need to
posting
post.
helps.
Like if on Instagram, they always have those goals that you really.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I don't
So yeah, so usually they always advise you to post maybe once or twice a day to grow your page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you that's why look now we're always posting
Mm.
every now and then. So level of the poster so that more people get to see
Yeah.
what you do, and
Consistency.
it attracts more because if you don't post, then people will know. We post
Yeah.
one or story, then it's gone.
Yeah,
Do you
hey,
understand?
stories.
So if you keep posting it and people keep seeing it, they're like,
Mm.
oh, okay, wait, I think I know someone.
Mm.
Maybe we posted it today, Mutu, oh, hi, Bona, but if you post it again, maybe after 2 days,
Another
someone
2
else is
days.
going to see
Yes.
it, and then you post it again, jala, jala.
Okay.
Then people get to see.
All
You
right.
understand? And also,
The consistency is
share,
what I
yes,
need.
asking people to share.
Yes.
Hey, I hate
Your
asking
post.
people for
I
favors.
know,
We do.
I know, but
hate
what
it
we
so
do
much.
is that we share other people's posts without them even asking us. That's how they
Yes.
end up sharing our
Sharing
posts.
yours as well.
Yeah. So we
Okay.
we support other people.
Mm.
I think that's where we also get the support.
Hey, maybe that's what I need to do as well.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
what I
You
need
need
to
a
do.
support system. Support system is
It's
really important.
It's important,
And
right?
it's one of the things that actually keeps you going.
Mm.
You understand? But there are people who actually
That
support.
have my back.
Yeah, sometimes you feel like, oh, but do I
Yeah.
really need to do this?
Yeah.
But because you remember, go to the support system, they keep
Mm.
reminding
It's
you
there.
every day
That you can
there are
do
people
it.
who are rooting for you.
Mm.
And I think also it helps.
Mm.
It helps. It makes a really huge
All right.
difference.
On a final note,
Mhm.
I'm gonna come to Aus Lebo.
Okay.
I'm basically been
Why
interviewing
did
you
Aus
at this
Lebo?
point. No, I'm just saying, like you're sitting here looking pretty and all of that. Like, I want to hear from you. What is it that you guys are pushing now? What should we look forward to? Where are your gigs? Maybe if someone is gonna see this, what gigs do you have planned? And like, what is it that we have to look out forward to for Genesis DJs? What is the future holding?
We actually producing now,
Okay,
so people must be on the lookout for new
for some
music.
music. Okay.
Yes, and also we actually planning at Genesis. What do we call it?
Genesis and Friends.
Genesis and Friends. Okay.
Yes,
I'm a
so-
friend too, right?
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go.
And
So
I think
basically,
the first one we wanted to do it as like a charity thing.
yes,
Mm.
giving back
Honestly,
to
I
the
love
community.
giving back.
So we want to do it sometime end of November or
Okay.
first week of December.
All right.
So where we giving back to the community.
Genesis and Friends.
Genesis and
Okay, yeah, you
Friends.
guys will hit me up about that.
We're not gonna be selling tickets and stuff like that.
Yes.
You come maybe with pads and
Yes.
Okay.
something to give someone.
So it's a donation drive.
It's basically
Yes,
a
a
donation
donation
drive. Yeah,
drive.
we wanted to do something like that before we actually get into the money.
Yes.
So will you be collecting stuff beforehand and giving them out that day, or you need us to come with the stuff
I
to
think
you
donate?
can
you come
with
with
them
the stuff on
Okay.
the
the
day.
day, on the
Yeah.
Alright.
day.
So
then
we'll probably have
go
boxes
and-
You
and stuff
guys
to
will
put them
then
in.
Yes.
distribute it
Yes.
afterwards.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not like a stage thing where it's like, okay, we're collecting stuff and then on this day
No,
will be
no.
okay.
That's your you buying a ticket.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you buy a
Oh,
ticket
okay.
with
That's your entrance.
whatever you. Yeah, that's your
Mm.
entrance. Yes.
And where are you hosting it? You still
We're
sorting
still
that
trying
out?
to get a place.
Yeah, but we have a
we have
few
a few
places.
Yeah, we have a few
Okay.
places.
Yeah,
just
please
need to
keep me
decide.
updated. Maybe I'll be there
Definitely.
as well, just
Yeah, please
to
be there.
record. I want to actually donate as well. Something
Yes.
I feel very strongly about
Mm.
mental health, drug abuse.
Yes.
Those are two things that I'm
Yes.
very.
Yeah.
I have someone who's close to me who's affected by that right now.
Yeah.
Sure, man.
But I was advised to not go in if I'm not going fully in.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it would be
Yes.
nice to actually support you guys because
Yeah.
it seems like you're already.
Yes.
Yeah,
really
and
pushing
also,
it,
also
yeah.
having to look at our economy right now, I think
It's bad.
Yeah.
it's really bad,
it's
and having
bad.
to see that, especially when you come home, because when you job, you don't really like see that.
You don't
that-
think
Yeah,
about
you
all
don't-
of
Yes,
that.
because you're home and you only go to places at night. But when you're home, when you're back home, then you get to realize that people actually need
Yo.
clothes.
People are struggling.
People
People
don't
are
have
suffering.
clothes, and even when you see on social media, like sometimes you get texts with you, can I please have 200? You don't have food in the house.
Yes.
And then having to give that, I think also it gives me peace.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
And
yeah.
also
Yeah.
the Bible
That's
says a giving hand is a blessing.
Yes.
So
And
the more
then-
you give,
We
I
don't
love
really
that.
want anything in
Love
return,
that.
but we just want to give.
Okay.
yeah.
No,
Because
that's
so now
100%. You.
Hi, we all come back from
Yeah.
struggling families.
I hear you.
And I think having to see that and having to see where you are right now.
Mm.
Feeling good, yeah. Ish,
Aling
Aling Mo right
Telling
now.
you, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. No, that's beautiful, man. So new music, donation drive.
Yes.
What I can do for now is to just promise, like, I'm gonna support system, right? Keep
Yeah.
sharing your stuff. Whatever you guys like, if you have any announcements to make, hit me up. I'm gonna help share the word. That's
Thank
something
you.
that I really want to start doing. I realized a couple of days ago that I don't really keep contact. Well, I keep contact, but
Yeah.
I don't really keep sharing and stuff with the
Yeah.
people on the show.
Yes.
And I want to end that right now.
Yeah.
Like, I really just want to have you as part of my network.
Yeah.
Is whenever there's announcements to make and stuff, you
Yeah.
can hit me up and then we'll see how we can work together
Yeah.
going forward.
Definitely. And
Otherwise-
I just learn to share people's things.
Yeah,
Even if
yeah.
to fellow or maybe just them or just repost these things.
And I'm working with him now, actually,
Yes.
on that show.
And you
yeah.
know when you keep reposting people's stuff, they end up reposting you
Mine,
also.
yes.
Yes, because that's what happens with us. Remember, like
All the
we
time.
repost female, especially female artists. You must check on our page. We always
I'm gonna go
repost-
check. Yeah.
We always repost female artists, maybe them playing or maybe transition, because sometimes they post transition
Yeah.
videos, and you
Okay.
never know who's on our profile that's gonna see it. I want to
Yes.
book them.
And give
And
it
Transition
know.
video. Can I get into it?
Like how about transition
From one
song
song
to another.
to
okay.
another? Because I
Oh,
think
okay.
when you're an upcoming artist, people always
Oh,
want to
you
hear
need
your
to show that.
transition.
Oh,
And also
okay.
when you approach places, they want videos down your transition.
How about
Oh,
the Devon
okay.
July?
How about the Devon July?
Devin July.
The bear.
Okay, then. Learning so much today. Yo, Natasha, thank you so much for coming,
Thank you
Lebo.
so much.
Thank you
Yo,
so
for
much
yo,
for
yo.
having us.
Hey man, this was fun, but you know what? We have to do it again. I didn't know you guys.
Definitely.
Mara jwale le tloa,
Ah,
international, le
abo.
tloa Ibiza.
Because
I don't live around there. Please, thank you. I'd love that so much. Hey, that's crazy. Yo, thank you so much.
Thank
And
you
for
for having
you
us.
guys, go ahead and check out Genesis DJs on Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, TikTok. What else? YouTube, X, WhatsApp. You can go check that. Yeah, y'all should start a WhatsApp channel as well.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should start a WhatsApp
Yeah, I
channel,
think so.
updates, and then when you got gigs and stuff, whoever's in the channel, hey, let's go. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's
Actually,
very
because a
instant.
lot of
That's a good
people actually
idea.
want to go to group with us yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. So if you post it there, then
Yeah.
anyone, if you're going to Joburg, you just post your gig guide,
Yes.
and then whoever wants to be there, they see it immediately. Oh, let's go.
Yeah,
as
that's a
opposed
good
to having
idea.
to go to Instagram,
Yes.
and then
Because
Instagram they
yesterday,
might not even see your
the same thing
thing.
happened
Yes.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Do you know there's a place that likes putting us on posters and we don't play?
Hey,
So funny enough,
Yeah,
yesterday
but-
before we went home, we passed there, And then people were like, dude, what time are you guys playing? We were here for you.
waiting
So
for
many
you.
people were there for us.
Yeah, it's
And then
crazy.
we didn't even know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Start a WhatsApp channel.
I think
WhatsApp
we
is
have-
very instantaneous.
Yeah.
If you post something, everyone's got their phones on them. You know?
Yeah,
So they'll
all the
know, okay,
time.
tonight you guys are here.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
So go look for them on the WhatsApp channel as well after tonight. I
Yes.
hope you're gonna set it up. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and subscribe to the Reggie Mash Network. Go check them out on YouTube. As they said, much love to you. If you were here for the first time, thanks for joining. And if you're here again, thanks for coming through. Thanks for watching the video. If you made it this far, I love you long time. Peace out from Reggie Mash.